Alright, I made a little bit of a difference. I'm going to have to come back again today and tomorrow to kind of keep it so I don't get plowed in. I'm trying to keep a snow shoveled barrier around my van so that I don't get plowed in, and it's really hard to go to work on Tuesday morning at 3:30 in the morning. So for now, you'll see that I've tried to keep a shoveled barrier around my van, and hopefully it'll make it easier when I come back later and do it again. I might decide to run my generator again when I come back. I don't know. Just to make sure it's okay. Keep the batteries topped off. But for now, I'm going to walk back slowly to my apartment, kind of film and vlog as I go. Will anybody watch this? I don't know. Does it matter? Not really, because it's my journey, and if it resonates with you, so be it. But hopefully you can see the storm and how hard it's getting now. It's picking up. It's still a very wet snow, even though it's about 10 degrees here. There's literally no wind, and I know it's a lot colder in places like Detroit and Chicago than it is here in Westerly, Rhode Island. So I did the windshield. I'll come back and do that again. Maybe run the van, get the heat going on the inside. I have a small, I have a crack on the bottom of the windshield, so I won't put heat directly on the windshield. I'll just run it and let it heat the interior up. And remember, this is handheld. I don't have a gimbal. Well, I have a gimbal, but I didn't bring it with me. Yeah. It wasn't a lot of work. I'm just trying to keep it to where it's manageable, and when the plow comes in, he doesn't plow me in, hopefully. I was mistaken about the train running. It did stop in Westerly just about 10 minutes ago. Dropped some people off. You can see the train track up there. They were on their way from Boston down to New York, so let's just go slow and see what we see on the way back. That's 21 Canal Street. This is the municipal parking lot. It does say free parking there, so that's where I park every day when I get home from work. The van's just too big. It's very quiet. It's a very surreal kind of feeling. It's not the way it usually is here. Usually this is a very busy intersection where canal and railroad meet. Then you got your occasional guy like this that wants to freaking rev his engine as he goes by people. So more power to you if you want to be like that. But what I lament about the most is this is all my perspective, but from my perspective I see very, very little compassion and empathy for one human to another. It seems to be everybody for himself, and you know, there's a whole lot of just condescending arrogance that I experience from others. And whether or not that's my own perception, I don't know, but my perception is that humanity's fuel tank for compassion and empathy is very, very low right now. And if you look at how we treat each other on the highways and in parking lots and in grocery stores, that'll tell you a lot about the general condition of mankind from my perspective. This is Canal Street, nice little dining and cocktails. And this is the famous Hotel Martin from the late 19th century and into the 20th century. Now it's high-end condominiums, very nice on the inside. People actually own them, don't rent them. And that is Junction. Let's walk over here across the street and see how traffic on Canal kind of picks up. And whenever you want to cross the street, there seems to be a freaking whole bunch of people that want to freaking race down the road at the same time. Crosswalks anywhere but New York City, you got to be careful in crosswalks. But New York City is especially Manhattan, all of Manhattan is kind of like a well-oiled machine where humans and machinery and cars and buses and everything just kind of coexists. And it's actually kind of, you feel kind of safe when you're there, because when you walk out in the street, you know that you're not going to get run down, at least for the most part. Ooh, it's starting to get slippery out here. I just slipped. Gotta be very careful. Coming around the back way, back to my apartment building, which is not a modern building. It's a Victorian age house built in 1900. And the older couple that owns it have 11 apartments inside this house that they all rent. Usually all one bedroom or they're either studio apartments or one bedroom apartments. Right now the snow is like blasting in my face. And it's pretty cold. Just ahead of me, where that metal guardrail is the back part of the YMCA parking lot. And doesn't look like there's been much plowing going on yet. Maybe they're just waiting because it's supposed to snow all day, all night, and into tomorrow. So maybe they're just kind of waiting. So coming up on the back, very small parking lot where I live. Up on the 3rd floor is where I live in the back. Just above the roof peak, you can see a window. Right at the top of the roof peak, that's where my apartment is. It's kind of hard to see, but it's 250 square feet, but that's all I need for now. But yeah, this is everybody's parking. There's no way I could park in here. There's just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. So yeah. Anyway, this is my apartment. Signing out for now. Peace out. I'll give more updates later. And that's it.